Hello, Cancer. Thank you for joining me for your annual 2025 reading. This reading will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the year 2025. Spirit guides, angel messengers, and archangels. What important message do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the year 2025? I've already done Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. You can take a look at those signs on this channel. It should be in the playlist for 2025. Spirit guides, archangels, and divine messengers. What important message do we have for Cancerian, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the year 2025? We have celebrate life. A couple of signs got this, I believe. Make your life a celebration. So you guys may not have been celebrating your life thus far. Slow down to relax. Yeah, you guys could have been working really hard over the past several years. Pluto was in Capricorn for 16 years, opposing your Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. And that could have put extra pressure on you to be successful, to make progress, to reach certain milestones or goals in your career specifically, or in relationships. So that's a good thing. You are being advised to celebrate life. Have some fun. Break to enjoy the beauty around you. Make your life a celebration. It's kind of self-explanatory. So there could be a fear of having fun, or there could have been circumstances that prevented you from celebrating life. You could have gone through a lot of trauma with Pluto opposing your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign. Pluto in the 7th house or in opposition represents like potentially losses or unexpected changes that are beyond your control, that affect your relationships, your home life, your career, your sense of identity, your safety potentially. This Pluto and Capricorn cycle was very challenging for many of you guys. You may have made progress, more than likely you did, but you could be worn down. You need to replenish yourself. You need to restore your energy. You need to replenish and restore your energy, Cancer, because you have been through the ringer. Let me see if I can get the other deck. Hold on. I'm going to leave that alone for now. Alright, Spirit guides, please continue this message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the year 2025. Important messages, please, for Cancer's Sun, Moon, and Ascendants for the year 2025. What else do they need to know? Cancerians, archangels, and divine messengers. Thank you. Leadership, Lion energy, Leo energy. Set your goals. Okay. New goals, new levels, confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think this is a bad thing. I think some of you guys could have retreated in your shell. You could have become hermits, or you could have become reclusive, isolated. This is you finding the courage to live life on your own terms and not be stuck in the past. Cancerians have an issue with letting go of the past. This sign is very impulsive and intuitive, but it's also very emotional and sentimental. Cancerians can have impulsive emotions, very erratic or wild emotions if they're not careful. I think while you were going through all this trauma, you could have withdrawn into your shell. Not necessarily out of fear, but perhaps out of anxiety and stress. You need to replenish your energy. And maybe you got too comfortable in your shell, too comfortable hiding from the world, Set new goals. This is new goals. Pluto is now in Aquarius, your 8th house of other people's resources, divorces, inheritances, power dynamics, power struggles potentially, wealth, confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. So there's a certain level of diplomacy that's needed. But also, again, this is you like being extra paranoid or afraid or fearful or hesitant to step out of your comfort zone or to like, I don't know, establish new goals, live your life. There's an issue with people not living their lives, Cancerians not living their life fully. There's a fear of maybe ridicule or loss, or there's some issue with the heart chakra or the sacral chakra. Like you could have become very depressed. A hermit, reclusive, agoraphobic, potentially. It's like you feel like the whole world is attacking you. It's not true. Or the whole world's judging you. You've been through a lot of stuff, Cancers, and now you're maybe hypervigilant and paranoid about potential disappointments, confrontations, setbacks. The whole world's not against you. You have permission to enjoy your life. And if somebody else has a problem with it, that's too bad. Some of you guys are too concerned about other people's opinions of you or what you're doing. You guys could have gone through a lot of stuff, like stressful experiences, divorces, betrayals, disappointments, rock bottom energy with Pluto in the 7th house. So there's like some PTSD here. The whole world's not your enemy. Pick your battles wisely. Set new goals. It's like some of you guys are afraid of setting goals because you're afraid of other people not liking you or going through the same experiences you have in the past with people betraying you. Even if people have ulterior motives that are not positive, you have to step into your Scorpio energy in a sense of like building your own power, being comfortable with defending yourself, fighting for your right to have a happy life or to be who you're meant to be. You don't trust yourself and you don't trust other people. So you don't trust other people because you don't trust yourself. So even if somebody had bad intentions, it doesn't make a difference. You still should do what you need to do for yourself. A lot of you guys are afraid of like, what if they don't like me? What if I get betrayed? What if I get attacked? What if whatever? That should not be your concern. The 2nd house, which is Leo energy, is self-esteem. You got to rebuild your self-esteem. And confrontation is like Mars energy. Mars makes a square to Mars it rules Aries, which makes a square to Cancer. But Mars also rules your 5th house of Scorpio. That's another Leo energy. You have to strengthen your Mars. You guys could have Mars in Cancer, Mars in Libra, debilitated Mars by aspect or by sign, Mars square Saturn, something like that. Saturn maybe in the 5th house, Saturn maybe in the 1st house. There's a fear of like life. You've been through the ringer, understandably, but yeah, hold on one second. Let me get this other deck. Oh, sorry about that. I had to clear my other deck. Okay, yeah, so you're afraid of dealing with drama and haters. So it's like you're retreating within your shell. You're hiding your light behind a bushel. You're afraid of expressing yourself and taking control or taking charge of your life. You're looking for somebody else to lead you to freedom, to success, to happiness, to fulfillment. This is you activating your 2nd house of personal values and self-esteem, and your 5th house of creative expression, romance, optimism, fun, having fun. Aries is your 12th house, and Scorpio is your 8th house. 2 water houses that represent like passive feminine energy. paranoia with Mars in the 12th potentially. Now Mars is going retrograde in your sign at the beginning of the year, I believe. So this year could be marked by you confronting the outer world. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be in a fight or you're going to be, in danger. It's not that. This is you molting your shell. When crabs outgrow their shells, they have to shed them or else they'll suffocate to death. And while they're molting their shells at the bottom of the ocean, they're extremely vulnerable. So they kind of hover in packs or in like crowds among each other at the bottom of the ocean. There's like thousands and thousands of crabs that are using each other as shields to protect their soft bodies from sharks and other animals who want to eat them because they have no shells left. So this is like you molting your shell and then hiding from the world because you haven't developed an exoskeleton, an armor, or it's been damaged. It's been damaged by this trauma in life. You're very sensitive people. You can be empaths, very compassionate, very sentimental, very soft, gentle people. You guys have Neptune in the first house, Neptune square, opposite, or conjunct your sun, moon, or ascendant sign. Very sensitive to the outside world. So you're afraid of you don't like to fight. You won't even fight for yourself. You're more inclined to fight for someone else than you are for yourself. That's the issue. So this year, it seems like you have permission to celebrate life. Pluto is no longer in your 7th house. It's no longer an intense aspect. The 8th house is not entirely fun either, but it's less stress and less pressure than the 7th or the 4th or the 1st or the 10th. It's not at an angular aspect anymore. It's forming it in conjunction, which means that you're learning how to compartmentalize your own personal power versus other people's power. So you're learning that in order for you to develop your own personal power, you have to appreciate and respect other people's power. And also, in order for you to develop your own personal resources, you have to protect your power, your resource. You have to stop other people from using your power or exploiting you energetically. So this is a way for you to build your self-esteem. So it's like there's this dynamic between the 2nd and the 8th house. So in order for you to increase your personal power, to increase your personal finances and your stability and your sense of security, you have to fortify your personal power. And you have to stop giving other people power over you. Stop hiding from the world because you think that people are more entitled to exist than you are. People are more entitled to be happy than you. People are more entitled to express anger or disappointment or fight for what they want more than you. No. You have the right to be happy too. You have the right to be comfortable, safe, and happy and prosperous as well, and content. You have the right to have all those experiences. It seems like your power was stripped from you in some way. You could be very depressed. Cancers. Spirit guides, I need 2 cards, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the year 2025. 1 card representing the challenges that Cancerians will face in the year 2025, and 1 card representing the opportunities that Cancerians have to overcome these challenges. I'm rooting for you guys. This is going to be an adjustment period for you guys. Like the crabs at the bottom of the ocean with no shell. They just need time. They need time. I think you've had enough time. It's time for you to get out there. So you had to get rid of your exoskeleton or your shell, your outer shell. And so you've been hiding from the world, trying to heal from that experience. and now your new shell has formed. It's time for you to get back out there. The divorce is over. The tower moment is over. It's time for you to get back out in the world. And maybe you're afraid that your exoskeleton isn't ready yet. You don't have enough armor. You're not safe enough. You're not strong enough. You are. I think the universe is going to surprise you with like really happy, rewarding experiences to affirm you, because it knows you've been through a lot. So you're going to be encouraged or guided by the universe to step out on faith, set new goals, not see the world as your enemy or like a bunch of sharks trying to bite at you. Yes, you may have haters. It is what it is, but you're more powerful than they are. They have to hide behind your back to hurt you. They're not going to hurt you in your face. They can't. That's what you're afraid of, like secret enemies and shit. The reason why they're secretive is because they know that they can't confront you head on. Challenge for Cancers, please. You're very powerful. Nine of Swords, yeah, anxiety, fear, trepidation. Tower, it's PTSD. You went through the tower moment. PTSD from this. That's not going to happen. This already happened. You're afraid of this happening again. It's not going to happen anymore. It says celebrate life. Slow down to relax. Leadership, confrontation. You think the whole world's against you because you've been through a lot of stuff while Pluto was in Capricorn. But that cycle's ended. The tower represents Scorpio energy. It's Uranus in Scorpio. This is Gemini energy, 12th house energy for you. Paranoia, secret fears, self-sabotage, addictions. These are coping mechanisms you develop to manage the stress of all of this chaos you've been through. Tower energy. You could have lost a lot over the past 16 years. Lots of ebbs and flows, lots of instability. Now it's time for you to celebrate opportunity. Two of Cups, new love, Cancer energy. Yeah, this is what's coming towards you, but you can't see it because you're so afraid of getting hurt again, Cancer. You don't have to be afraid. You're being given a gift. Look up. There's someone coming towards you. Either you know them or you don't. But this could be a new person. There's 2 cups and the Page of Cups. This is a harmonious relationship with friends, family, loved ones, a support system, a new love partner. I mentioned earlier the universe is going to give you some encouragement, some affirmation that you're on the right track, because it knows you're kind of gun shy, hesitant, scared, paranoid, timid, frightened, just very sensitive and you're very delicate right now. And so the universe knows you need support. So you want to get that support. Just look up. Don't look down at what was, what could be, what might have been. No. Take it one day at a time. The Ten of Swords didn't pop up. That could mean that the reason why you're still paranoid and still fearful is because you have not let go of the old cycle. You still want somebody from the past or want things to go back to the way they were before the tower hit. That cycle's ended. You haven't let go of the old cycle. That's why you're still holding on to it energetically. And why you're still like, the Moon card is here somewhere. There's some shadowy aspects here of you like holding on to negative memories, unfulfilled hopes, wishes and desires, disappointments, fear. And then it's like, that's why you can't heal fully, because you're still scared, or you're still trying to hold on to your old shell. The old shell is done. Your old life is over with. You may miss the person, you may miss your job, you may miss the stability you had, you may miss your children, you may miss being a mother, you may miss being a wife, whatever, but that's done. You have to let that go. And the Ten of Swords may pop up too. That's a woman looking up into the horizon or to the sunrise. This is still the dark night of the soul here. You're still there. or you think you're supposed to be there. It's almost like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, or you're afraid to be too happy because of what's happened before. Tower moments are not good for Cancerians. They don't like unexpected stuff. They get very unhinged emotionally. Not all Cancerians, but a lot of them have a hard time managing their emotions, especially the women. Clarify the Nine of Swords and the Tower card, please. They're hypersensitive. Very delicate, fragile person here. Nine of Swords and the Tower card, please, for the challenges for Cancers. Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is the end of a relationship. Yeah, you haven't let go of the past yet. You're still thinking about what was, what could have been, what happened, how you were betrayed by a fire sign potentially. Yep, Ten of Swords. I knew it would pop up. You haven't let go of it yet. That's why you're the Hangman. That's why you still think that you have to be in attack mode or defense mode. Because it's almost like somebody who is blindfolded and thrown in a dark cave, and all they know and all they see is darkness. So they don't know when it's sunrise or when the sun is setting. So you're blindfolded by your grief. You're blinded by your anger, your shame, your fear, your sadness. All those things are blinding you. Some divorce you went through, unhappy ending, instability. You're stuck here. 10 to 5. Stuck here. Still holding on to this old situation. And somebody new is coming towards you. Or there's a new opportunity coming towards you and you can't even see it because your eyes are closed. The eyes are closed here and the eyes are closed here. You can't see the positive things coming into your life because you're wallowing in self-pity, shame, anger. She's looking up. Ten of Swords. She's prepared to face the future, to face an ending and be okay with it. Opportunity for Cancers, please. Opportunity for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the year 2025. Please clarify the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups, please. Two of Cups and the Page of Cups for Cancers. Thank you very much, Archangel. I heard thank you, Jesus. Some guys are going to be very grateful for this. Once you get over yourself and you look up and see that the world is your oyster, or that there's so many more opportunities that you have available to you, once you stop self-sabotaging the Five of Swords, Nine of Swords, Hangman, Martyr, woe is me, being stuck in the past, Page of Pentacles, a new beginning, new foundation. Yeah, somebody's coming towards you to maybe offer you a date. Really small gestures of love here to start over. This could be a new business too, but yeah, you're meeting somebody new potentially who wants to build a stable foundation with you. They're going to move slow. This is going to move really slow. I think that's for the best for you. You're not ready to move quickly yet. This could be a Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. I'm not a big fan of water relationships. There's not enough balance unless there's like a lot of earth in the charts. There needs to be a balance of energies. Otherwise, you guys will drown each other in like emotional mess and swampy water. But the gentle soul could be coming towards you to help you to regain your strength in some way. Page of Pentacles. Getting back on good footing with life, feeling more balanced, trusting yourself with this person on one foot. There's a sense of balance here. Like, I'm strong enough to carry this mandala on one foot or hold this on one foot. You have to be strong and you have to kind of be focused to balance yourself here. I think you're regaining your balance. Somebody's going to come in to help you like deal with some of this negative energy. One more please for the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. And I'm going to pull chakra cards and enchanted map and an angel oracle card. One more please for Queen of Swords. Yeah. This person is going to help you to see things clearly and cut off your emotions from the past. Could be a Libra, someone a rising sign potentially. Justice could be a Libra. This is like double confirmation. You could be cutting off a Libra, moving on from a Libra, or Libra's coming towards you to offer you something. Relationship, friendship, partnership, reconciliation, apology. This is like getting closure potentially. Scales being balanced, or again, somebody coming back to offer you a gesture of love. If this is somebody from the past, be careful. Okay? There's a reason why you're not together. There's a reason why you don't trust them. Don't ignore the red flags. Okay? Learn from your mistakes. Let me see if I can get another card for Cancers. Spirit guys, I need more cards for Cancer, please. For the year 2025, we have this one to come out. Guilt, survivor's guilt. One more, please. Low vibrational energy. Feeling guilty for mistakes you've made, people you've hurt, surviving situations, not being perfect, making mistakes, not, there's somebody here who's drinking too much. You guys could have substance abuse issues, or the person you're dealing with could have this problem. One more please. You could have left somebody behind because of their addiction problems, potentially. Somebody you're in love with, or somebody could have left you because of your addictions. There could be shame tied to an addiction of some kind. Miracle, healing, expansion, joy, gratitude, perseverance, isolation, completion, prayer. I mentioned thank you, Jesus, self-worth. So this is a whole cycle you've been through. You're healing. You're completing an old cycle. You were by yourself. You kept going. In spite of all the challenges you endured, all the humiliations, the shame, the fear, the pain, the loss, the sadness, the feelings of being alone, not worthy of anything. You're getting over that now with self-worth. Spirit guides, please continue this message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising signs for the year 2025. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages, please, for Cancers for the year 2025. I'm going to close it out after I do the Oracle deck. We have Golden Palace, number 23. This came out for the general reading yesterday. This is good fortune coming towards you. You've earned it. Field of Dreams. Jupiter's going to your sign next year. So if you stay the course, you stay focused, you stay grounded, you stay prayed up, perseverant or consistent, you show perseverance, you have an expansive Jupiter mindset. Jupiter's exalted in Cancer. There's a lot of good stuff coming towards you if you just bury the past. Let go of that old shell, Cancers. It's time for you to celebrate life. Okay? You're not bad, or you're not wrong, or you're not evil, or you're not selfish if you enjoy your life to some extent. There is always enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you are entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. 16 years of drama, at the very least. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and you have been living authentically. You've been hiding yourself. and how much love you're willing to share. Two of Cups. Love is coming towards you. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain, second house energy, right? That's Leo. Material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go. And knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. So there's a Tower moment you experience. And a Ten of Swords where you lost everything, maybe. Some sort of disappointment, letdown, setback, betrayal, all this stuff. And the universe understands that. So it's going to reward you with, some peace and some happiness this year. You made it. You did it. Spirit guides, please continue the message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the year 2025. We have 0303, taking chances, success, knowledge, friendship, impatience, freedom, optimism. When chances present themselves, Two of Cups, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. You guys lost faith in yourself. I mentioned the second house and fifth house and the eighth house. Trust in chance and take risk on opportunities that could change your life for the better. Celebrate life and confront life, confrontation, leadership, set your goals. This is like having new goals, going on a new journey. And again, you have a whole new exoskeleton. So you haven't tested it out yet. You know the haters are coming and you're not sure if your armor is strong enough, but it is. That's why you're in this position. You're underestimating how strong and resilient you are. But you don't know how strong you are. It's almost like a teenage boy who goes from like having a girly voice and he's fighting with his sisters and he's weak and getting beat up by girls. So overnight, he's like this muscular superhero guy with 3 times the strength he didn't know how that happened. Like, where does strength come from? You have all this strength that you've gone through. It was like a hidden process, or you didn't know your own strength, or you weren't aware of the purpose of this experience was to make you stronger. A lot of Cancerians are codependent. So life kind of throws a lot of drama at Cancers to force them to be independent or interdependent or not as sentimental or like attached to people, clingy, needy, insecure. 666 reflect love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism. Optimism's here too. Did I mention optimism here, number 23? But there is an energy of optimism here. Good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. Okay. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance. The Page of Pentacles standing on one foot and holding up the pentacle. Self-assurance and trust. I mentioned you didn't trust yourself. That's why you didn't trust other people. You are afraid that other people's hatred or jealousy or ire towards you is stronger than your purpose or stronger than who you're becoming or who you're meant to be. That's not true. Put your faith in your gut and your inner voice, the Hangman. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Don't use them to hide from the world and, be a recluse. And I understand you need to get your strength back after all these changes you've been through. I get that. But at this point, you're imprisoning yourself to the past and you're not making any progress. You're going to stay stuck in this depression, isolation, and fear. It's time for you to celebrate life. Okay, Cancers? All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you want to order a personal reading, the link's in the description box. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.